Alright, there's going to be another outlook video um, on the market and what I'm expecting either today or this week. Obviously, first off, let's just drop to the lower time frames. You can see GU, UJ, GJ, they're all a little bit cooked. So, not really that much to be looking at. I mean, we can go into GJ and say zone as such here, but you just look at the higher time frame. We're bullish, right? I This is really bad on my behalf, but I'm honestly not sure what news went out for it to move this much. Genuinely, honestly not sure. But with a huge new week opening gap like that, I'm sort of waiting for the market to recover on all these three pairs before I look for anything. Yeah, honestly, not really loving it. I mean, on GU, you can see came up into this zone, didn't get the push down straight out of the zone. We ended up moving further up, and we took this zone. You can see that would have been a really nice short to take. But I was just waiting for some sort of sweep before retracement. Obviously, you can see we got the retracement. I'm waiting for a little more. I want a little bit more confirmation, you could say. So I want break of structure or change of character, something like that down here before I'm looking for shorts again. With Euro coming into yesterday, I was looking at shorts from this zone up here. I was waiting for this zone to get tapped. Because honestly, during Asia session, we started coming up here for Asia, came down. I thought after this little break here, we would come push back up, tap us in. I would have been really fucking confident. As you can see, it ended up selling off anyways. But regardless, I'm still looking short because, as you can see yesterday, I thought we were going to potentially take out these lows before flipping bullish, which we have not yet done. I did not catch any sort of longs in here because there was not really a sweep. Yeah, we swept this. We swept these little lows, but I was waiting for something like this to be swept before turning bullish. I was looking for longs. Well, I was looking for shorts initially down towards this zone, but I thought once we swept this, I was going to be able to switch my bias, look long, and hopefully catch a scalp. Obviously, you can see, it ended up flipping anyways, but we didn't take this out, which is why I'm now looking short and bearish also coming into today. So we could draw out this zone here. This is a new zone that I'll be looking at for it to be tapped. Clean break of structure, clean break of structure, relatively equal lows with this and this over here. This is going to be my target. So obviously coming into it, it is a strong hourly zone. You can see here, I believe it might be a 2-hour zone as well. 2 hours been mitigated, never mind. It's an hourly zone, 30 minute, 15. It's clean. It's really fucking clean. We've left inducement here. We've broken structure, internal. We've broken structure, external. We're bearish, clearly. The only reason this gave some sort of reaction is because we swept these stupid... We swept those lows and ended up deciding to reverse a bit. But honestly, I think we come down, touch these lows or these lows by the end of the week or today. So depending on what happens, obviously we're still fresh into Asia session. We have hardly done anything so far. But I'm looking to see what Asia does. Hopefully it's clean so we get a move after the first hour and a half or so into it. We're only hour 15 in. As you can see, hour 15 in's here. It's just chop and then it starts to move. So hopefully we start to get some movement throughout Asia, maybe give us a zone, create some more inducement up here, which then hopefully London can come, tap us in, and we'll have a nice clean trade. Regardless, we'll move into gold because honestly, the other pairs, I'm just waiting for them to recover, to be completely honest with you. So, with gold, what are we looking for? As per usual, sweep, delivery. Sweep, delivery. How significant it is does not necessarily matter. So, say for instance, you take a zone like that, and you look at this, right? On the hourly, it doesn't look that significant, but then you hop into the 15, we've got orders, hop into the 5 minute, even cleaner, right? This is actually not even a valid 15-minute zone, so I'm probably not going to take off of this zone. I am looking down here, this type of zone, because a lot more orders will be swept before tapping us in. At the moment, gold just looks like it's fucking trigger rush happy, bullish, but regardless, like I said, Asia is still fresh, like really fucking freshly opened. So obviously I will be monitoring this zone as well. I'll be monitoring this zone just because gold seems to be reacting off of anything and everything at the moment. This is a valid 30 minute, I believe 15. It's not a valid 15 zone, only one candle, but regardless, it's a 30-minute hourly. It's honestly nice. But yeah, like you got to look to the higher time frames. Yeah, we've broken structure and we're pushing up, but I honestly think we sweep these lows before tapping us in. However, it's fresh Asia. Like honestly, now I think I might start switching to my 5-minute scalping because I used to do this a lot and I missed a trade yesterday. I was fairly annoyed about this because it was really clean, just like inducement all over the shop. I'll just use this. We've got inducement here. We came up, broke internal from our zone, came back down, formed inducement before coming back up, breaking structure, leaving more inducement to sweep, come up, just orders, orders, orders being processed, come up, broke these again, come back down, back up, sweep this, that, and this over here, tap us into our zone. This is a lot of drawing on the chart now. Boom, as you can see, would have come in, tapped us to our zone beautifully. Stops just there. TP, London highs. Oh, well, sorry, London bodies within the mid session. And it just delivers. Like, it's really that simple. So I honestly think I might start switching how I'm trading with gold to a 5-minute sort of look. Obviously, I will still look at the higher time frames. So this, what's it called? This is obviously, it's not the greatest zone on the 15-minute, 30-minute, neither. But when you start looking at the 5-minute, it's just clean market structure because gold is so fucking not unpredictable. It's predictable as fuck, low key, but it's hard to tell whether it's going to reach those high time frame zones, especially if I'm not going to say especially if you want to trade because then you're forcing trades. I'm not saying do that. But regardless, like sitting out for a whole week and missing because you're unable to adapt to the markets is seems silly to me as well. So that's why I'll be looking at my 5, 15-minute zones, etc. at the moment because honestly, I'm not much of a fan of how the market's playing out right now. So this zone is clean. I will still be looking at it because it lines up with the hourly as well. But for gold to get down here, it has to sweep all of this. So honestly, this will be a very high conviction trade for me to take, and I'll probably take it once again all the way to all-time highs, stops below these Asia lows, and I'll just take it up to here, maybe below the zone like that. But I will see once price starts coming down whether I even want to take this position, for instance. But hopefully it'll be something like this, long back up to all-time highs, or to the all-time high zone, supply zone. Regardless, honestly, we can only wait to see what price action does. We've got a lot of inducement, a lot of orders to sweep before tapping us into so-called demand zone, but regardless, I'm confident with it. If we come down to this zone, genuinely confident to take longs on gold. I'm not going to say shorting gold or we're bearish at all because we're in such a bullish market at the moment. Anyways, moving into even UJ. UJ's messy, man. Like, look at that. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, blah, blah. It's a fucking tongue twister. Like, it looks like the market just cuts off because of this gap. But that's just like the shittiest price action for all of New York I've ever seen. It's, yeah, honestly, not the biggest fan of anything at the moment on UJ, GU, and GJ. So my current outlook is shorts For euro, obviously, I'm looking to short down towards these lows over here, and gold either taking longs from a zone as such, or moving down to the 5 minute, adapting to the market we're in, and moving forward. But yeah, that's the outlook for today.